Hey folks, David Hubbell here. It's Saturday, October 31st, and well, guess what? We had another hurricane come through the area, and because of that, the neighbors are burning some yard debris, and I'm inside the garage where it's not quite as smoky. And in this episode, I will show you some of the damage that Hurricane Zeta made to my Boudreaux Robert vine, as well as show you how to pick a mirliton. So stay tuned. So folks, I'm assessing the damage from Hurricane Zeta. Came through Mobile quickly, or just north of Mobile, but we got some damaging winds. You can see some of these leaves on the outside got messed up. For the most part, the only other problem that I had was that some branches from these trees above fell and actually knocked off about a dozen mirlitons. So up close you can see these things are basically wilted. I believe they've been snapped somewhere back there, or it could just be wind damage. But I have a truck in the front of here, and so for the most part, most of it got protected. But things are still going pretty good mirliton wise. I'm going to show you about picking a few today. Now initially I was concerned because I wasn't seeing any females when I looked yesterday, but I see one today. But right now I would say I'm probably a little heavy on the male and less on the female. So I'm at the point where the 12 that fell off are pretty decent, ready to make casseroles with. But you can see my bees have been helping out pretty well here, and any hand pollination I've been doing. So like I said, I'm a lot more encouraged to see this. Now you can see that these have been kind of pushed down a bit, but nothing big. I think it's just the weight of the mirliton. There's some lemons down there too. So picking a mirliton is pretty easy. As you can see, it just simply hangs down by that thin vine. That's all it supports it. So all you gotta do is really just gently pull it and it falls off. So I'll demonstrate pulling it with this one here. Just simply grab it and just pull. There you go. Cleanly breaks off there. So fits good in my hand. This is a good size, probably a little less than 3/4 pound. Perfect for stuffing your if you want to stuff it back in there. So if you understand now how easy it is to pick a mirliton, simply leave a note in the comment section saying I pick up on what you're saying. So these Boudreaux Robert mirliton are fairly smooth, as you'll see here. It's got the deep furrows in it. It's more elongated than the chayote you'd find in the grocery store. Down at the bottom here, you'll notice that it's not very spiky, other than there are a few that come out with tiny little spikes on the bottom. And it's like every, I don't know, 1 out of 20 seems to be more spiky, but for the most part, I just have maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 spikes at the bottom, and they're not anything that's hard. Just go in and out. But anyway, these are the ones I've been growing for about 10 years now, that I had gotten from Mr. Dan Boudreaux in Metairie, a good old family friend of my grandfather. He got his up near Burnside, Louisiana, and he and my uncle Lawrence Robert, Uncle Chicken as he was called, they would trade off. Some years one would die off and the other one would have a good crop, and they trade off back and forth. And also you would see some of these in the Jefferson feed store, where they would put them out to sell. So you might find some in Jefferson Parish or St. Charles Parish still today. Well folks, that's it. I hope this video helped you learn how to pick a mirliton.
And if it did, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. If you know of anybody that would find this information useful or any of the information from our previous videos, please do me a favor and share it with them. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so now. Remember, hit that subscribe button below and click that bell. So folks, if you're interested in learning more about growing mirliton, or chayote squash as they're known in other parts of the world, please check out Dr. Lance Hill's mirliton.org website, mirliton.org, or my Facebook page, Mirliton Man Mobile. If you have a question, leave them in the comments section below or send me an email at rpcajun2r@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.